When you hear Colombia, what comes to mind? For many, it's a Netflix-fueled image of crime and chaos. For decades, Colombia's been stuck with the bad boy label of the Americas. But is that really fair? Is a nation of over 50 million just a gangster movie? Stereotypes are powerful, but they're often lazy shortcuts. Colombia's reputation as dangerous is outdated. On the ground in Bogotá and Medellin, the story is far more complex and far more hopeful. This is a story of change, resilience, and a people tired of being a cliché. What does it mean to call a country sinful? Is it a label that sticks because of history, or is it a reflection of how outsiders see a place they don't truly know? When we hear the word, we might imagine danger, vice, or a place where rules are broken. But is that really fair, or even accurate? Is it about crime, or just a zest for life? Colombia is a country where music spills into the streets, where people dance in the rain, and where laughter echoes through city plazas late into the night. Sometimes, what outsiders see as wildness is simply a celebration of being alive. The world has judged Colombia by its past, not its present. For decades, headlines painted a picture of chaos and conflict, overshadowing the everyday stories of hope, progress, and transformation that were unfolding quietly in neighborhoods and towns. Let's look beyond the headlines and see what life is really like here. In the markets, families shop for fresh fruit. In the parks, children play soccer until dusk. There's a rhythm to daily life that's vibrant, resilient, and full of heart. While the world watched Narcos, Colombia was busy writing a new script. Young entrepreneurs, artists, and filmmakers are redefining what it means to be Colombian, telling stories of innovation, creativity, and hope. Stereotypes are mental fast food, quick, easy, and not very nourishing. They fill us up with assumptions, but leave us hungry for the truth. Real understanding takes time, curiosity, and a willingness to see beyond the surface. The old image, danger, drugs, drama, still lingers in the minds of many. But that's just one chapter in a much larger story, and it's far from the whole truth. But talk to Colombians, and you'll hear about warmth, family, and stunning biodiversity. You'll hear about the Amazon, the Andes, and the Caribbean coast, and about a culture that values connection and joy. They see resilience, not just risk. Communities come together to rebuild after setbacks, and individuals find ways to thrive despite challenges. There's a spirit of determination that runs deep. Colombia is a place where Sunday lunches last for hours, and community is everything. Neighbors look out for each other, and family ties stretch across generations, creating a sense of belonging that's hard to find elsewhere. The country has been through the fire and come out stronger. Like a phoenix, Colombia has risen from its ashes, embracing its scars and using them as fuel for growth and renewal. Of course, it's not a utopia. There are still problems to solve and challenges to face, but the real story is one of progress, not perfection. The real Colombia is far richer than the tired clichés. It's a country of contrasts, of color, of courage. Let's dig deeper and discover the truth for ourselves. Colombians know their country's challenges: crime, corruption, inequality. But these are problems to solve, not their identity. Outsiders see the mess, locals see the whole house. The gap between perception and reality is huge. Today's Colombia is building tech startups, winning awards, and facing modern issues. Bogotá is a city of ambition and contrasts, where history meets hustle. Medellin, once infamous, is now a model of innovation and public spaces. Cable cars connect communities and parks replace no-go zones. Life in Medellin is relaxed, creative, and community-focused. These cities have transformed, investing in people and public life. The real story is one of transformation, not transgression. Colombia is moving forward. Beyond the cities, Colombia's small towns move at a gentler pace. Community is everything, and traditions run deep. Family, music, and warmth define daily life. But here's a twist. Colombia is running out of babies. The birth rate has dropped over 30% in a decade. 2025 will see the lowest births in modern history. The fertility rate is now 1.6, well below replacement level. This isn't a slow decline, it's a demographic cliff. Fewer children means a profound shift for a country once known for big families. More couples have one child, or none at all. The traditional image of bustling households is fading. This is a massive real-time social change. Colombia's future is being quietly rewritten. What does this mean for Colombia's future, and for the families who call this country home? The answer is more complex than it first appears. In the short term, it means smaller classes in schools, fewer children on playgrounds, and a quieter atmosphere in places that once echoed with laughter and games. But looking further ahead, the consequences are much more serious. Colombia faces a looming demographic crisis, fewer young people entering the workforce, more elderly citizens needing care, and a shrinking pool of workers to support the economy. The population is expected to peak soon, and then begin a slow but steady decline. This shift will touch every aspect of Colombian society, from bustling cities to rural towns. Today, the country's biggest concern isn't about cartels or crime. It's about cribs, or more accurately, the growing number of empty ones. So what's behind this baby bust? It's not that Colombians have lost their love for family or children. Instead, it's a matter of economics. Many simply can't afford to have more kids. The cost of living has soared, especially in Colombia's major cities, making it harder for young families to get by. Housing prices are high, healthcare is expensive, and education costs continue to rise. For many, these basic needs feel out of reach. On top of that, job insecurity is widespread, and wages haven't kept up with inflation. Young adults worry about finding stable work and earning enough to support a family. Many young people dream of giving their children a better life than they had, but the reality is that they can barely afford the basics, let alone extras. In fact, 39% of Colombians say financial limitations are the main reason they're having fewer children, while another 21% point to job insecurity as their biggest concern. Aspirations have risen, people want more for themselves and their families, but the harsh economic reality makes those dreams feel out of reach. For most, the challenge isn't about changing values or culture. It's a practical struggle, shaped by the pressures of modern life and the hope for a better future. There's also a cultural shift, especially for women. More women are pursuing higher education and careers, delaying or forgoing motherhood. It's not a sinful choice, it's rational in a changing world. Economic pressure and new opportunities combine to drive the birth rate down. Young Colombians are making pragmatic choices for a better life, but Colombia is more than its demographic worries. The country shines on the world stage too. In November 2025, Catalina Duque Abreu won Miss International in Tokyo. Her victory was a national celebration, a moment of pride and global recognition. Colombia's story is one of beauty, intelligence, and resilience. These moments redefine the nation's image. Catalina's winning answer spoke of mano no aware, finding beauty in fleeting moments. It captured Colombia's spirit joy in everyday life despite hardship. These achievements chip away at old stereotypes. Colombia produces not just coffee, but world-class talent. The country's greatest export is its people, and Colombia is in the midst of a tech boom. A growing middle class is hungry for digital solutions. In 2024, practical gadgets like smartwatches and fitness bands flew off the shelves. The tech revolution is reshaping daily life and creating new opportunities. It's one of the most exciting, underreported stories in the region. Colombia is stepping boldly into the digital age. The tech boom isn't just for big cities anymore. Cities like Cali and Barranquilla are seeing huge growth in tech sales. Major retailers are expanding into smaller towns. Places like Ibagué and Piedecuesta now have state-of-the-art electronics stores. Access to technology is spreading nationwide. This is closing the digital divide and creating new opportunities everywhere. Young people in rural areas now dream of careers in tech, not just traditional jobs. The country's identity is shifting toward innovation and inclusion. Colombia is becoming a more integrated, equitable nation. The future is connected. By year's end, over 85% of Colombian municipalities will have access to the latest tech. This is more than just a statistic. It's a sign of a country on the move, determined to bridge the digital divide that once separated its people. In bustling cities and remote villages alike, the hum of progress is unmistakable. Fiber optic cables snake beneath ancient streets, connecting generations old and new to a world of opportunity. This levels the playing field. Students and entrepreneurs everywhere can compete. No longer is innovation limited to the big cities. Now a student in a mountain town can dream just as big as one in Bogotá. Young minds are collaborating, sharing ideas, and building projects that once seemed out of reach. It's a quiet revolution in social inclusion. People from all walks of life are finding new ways to connect, to learn, and to grow together. The barriers that once kept communities apart are slowly dissolving, replaced by a sense of shared purpose and hope. The narrowing urban-rural divide is about more than gadgets, it's about unity. It's about recognizing that every Colombian, no matter where they live, deserves a chance to thrive. The landscape itself tells a story of connection, cities and countryside blending, traditions meeting innovation. When opportunity spreads, the whole country grows stronger. Communities celebrate not just individual success, but collective progress. Farmers, business people, and students alike are part of a larger movement, one that values resilience and collaboration. So, is Colombia the most sinful country in the Americas? That label is outdated and lazy. It ignores the pride Colombians feel for their homeland, the determination in their eyes, and the dreams that light up their cities at night. The real story is one of struggle, progress, and hope. It's written in the smiles of families starting their day, in the laughter echoing through city parks, and in the quiet resolve of those who refuse to give up. It's young couples weighing the cost of a child, making tough choices for a better future and supporting each other through uncertainty. It's tech entrepreneurs building the future, coding late into the night, and daring to imagine a Colombia that leads in innovation. And it's coffee farmers adapting to change, blending tradition with new techniques to keep their communities thriving and their heritage alive. These are the stories that define Colombia today. In every corner of the country, daily life is filled with small victories and shared dreams. Maybe the real sin is clinging to stereotypes and ignoring the present. The world changes, and so does Colombia, faster, brighter, and more hopeful than ever before. Colombia isn't perfect, but it's vibrant, innovative, and full of life. Its cities pulse with energy, its festivals burst with color, and its people radiate warmth and creativity. The SINFUL label says more about outsiders than about Colombia itself. Those who visit, who walk its streets and meet its people, quickly discover a nation that defies easy labels. The true spirit of Colombia is found in its resilience and determination. In every challenge faced, there's a story of overcoming, of communities coming together, and of dreams that refuse to be extinguished. This is a nation looking forward, not backward. Its children run toward the sunrise, its cities reach for the sky, and its people look ahead with hope and ambition. And that's a story worth telling, a story of transformation, unity, and the unbreakable spirit of Colombia.